The woman went to her ex-husband's company to deliver coffee, but someone accidentally bumped into her and caused all the drinks to spill. When the client saw dozens of coffee cups spilled all over the floor, she demanded that the woman pay for the damage. But the woman had been struggling financially lately and could not afford to pay that much right away. She begged the client to give her some time and promised she would pay everything back after she got her paycheck that month. The client refused to believe her and said she would call the police if the woman did not pay. As the two women argued, the company's CEO walked down from upstairs. He was the woman's ex-husband. The woman did not want her ex-husband to see her in such a humiliating state. She turned her back toward him and dared not look around. After the CEO learned what had happened, he told the woman she did not need to pay, and the company would cover the cost. Fearing he would recognize her, the woman handed all the loose cash she had to the client and hurried away. The CEO bent down to pick up the banknotes scattered on the ground. He suddenly noticed they had the stickers his ex-wife loved to use stuck on them. He immediately told his assistant to find out who the woman was. That night, he received a phone call from his assistant. When he learned that the woman really was his ex-wife, he was stunned. His assistant told him that she had been in a car accident 3 months earlier and had been living in poverty ever since, working at a coffee shop to survive. The CEO could hardly believe it. On the day of their divorce, he had given her $10 million so she could live a good life. Yet she could not even afford to pay for dozens of spilled coffee cups. So the next day, he quietly went near that coffee shop. He knew the woman would hate for him to see how down on her luck she was. Therefore, he only stood outside and watched her secretly. At that moment, he spotted the woman's fiancé with her younger sister. He followed them right away to find out the truth. The fiancé walked into the coffee shop where the woman worked. When he saw her, he asked in shock how she was still alive. It turned out he had planned the car accident. The woman felt deeply ironic when she saw her sister with him. Back then, her sister had refused to marry him, so their parents had forced the woman to take her sister's place in the engagement. She guessed the fiancé had arranged the car accident and warned him to watch himself. Enraged, the fiancé raised his hand to hit her. At the critical moment, the CEO stepped in and blocked him. He punched the fiancé hard and looked over at the woman. The fiancé wanted to fight back, but he realized the CEO was his boss and backed off at once. The CEO said he despised men who hit women. The fiancé did not know about their past relationship. He explained that the woman was his fiancé. He hid the fact that she had been married before and said that was why he had tried to hit her. He even insulted her ex-husband, calling him a worthless loser. Afraid he would anger the CEO further, the woman's sister pulled him away. After they left, the CEO asked the woman why she kept avoiding him. The woman just stared at him silently and said nothing. Unable to stand her silence, the CEO forcibly pulled her out of the coffee shop and took her to his car. He asked why she was working there and where the $10 million he had given her had gone. Realizing she could not escape, the woman told him the whole truth. After her fiancé had called off the engagement because he couldn't accept that she had been married before, her father blamed her and took away all of her money. The CEO felt terrible for her. He had never imagined how